Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive with the BlackBox and Combined Arms Mods, and where although I'm still hugging my chest and rocking sort of quietly in the corner, let's give it another go. And I think it's only fair to give the Pollops another go because the Vulva got 2 goes, so we'll go as the Pollops. And we'll leave all their racial traits the same. We'll go through that in a minute. Their flag, what should we go for? I don't know, something. What about? There we go. That looks nice and polypy. So galaxy size. Let's go. Maybe large, and we'll go packed planets. Right, we want loads of planets, and then 8 opponents, so we'll have everybody in the game. Sandbox mode. Pacing, I'm going to bump up a little bit. Difficulty, we will go to hard, and try once more on hard. But I am going to adjust some of the rule options. FTL, all this sort of stuff, I'm going to leave the same. Extra planets, no. All of this minimum warp range, leave all of that. Maintenance. I am going to prevent AI federations because sometimes they do just make things a lot harder. So this option will not prevent them from federating at all if they have long-lasting alliances, but it will stop them from just flipping everything on its head, really, and merging when things get tough for them. And I'm going to go for fixed ship and building costs, which makes hard and brutal a little bit easier. We will be keeping the pirates and keeping the remnants. I am going to drop the mineral decay rate of the planets down because I did find that I don't know whether it was playing on longer pacing or whatever, that in my last campaign the richness of sprawl had really dropped down. So this will obviously benefit the AI as well, but I'm going to try with that option. And then with the Pollops, we'll go kind of classic Pollops. I won't change any of their racial traits. So we've got an efficient metabolism. Races with highly efficient metabolisms require 20% less food. They're fertile and timid, so terrified by combat and suffer a 30% penalty to ground combat rolls, which is why our troops, rather than being sort of, I think 10 strength is the usual, we've only got 7. And we are ponderous, which means we really can't dodge much incoming fire. We are, however, efficient and gain 25% reduction to the maintenance costs of ships and structures, and we have a huge home world as well. So, without further ado, let's kick things off. And click and restart. Paused. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we're faced with here. So we're down in the bottom right corner of the galaxy, or southeast, and we've had a number of debates in the past about whether it's better to be in the middle or better to be very much on the galactic edge here. So we'll find out how that goes. Less threats, but less opportunities, and we've got a few systems relatively close by that we can explore. Let's just open up the worlds list, and Bright Moon. You can see 8.2 maximum population. It's an oceanic average. Amazing fertility. So better than Sprawl even. So let's colonize that one straight away, and we should have, I believe, a colony ship to start. So that will colonize for us, and let's send our little fighter off to this system. Let's actually go closer to the star, and we've got a scout as well. So we'll send you off here. And at Sprawl, there is nothing I can build on the building front yet. We haven't researched anything, so we're going to go purely scouts. And is there any difference really? This one has got the faster warp by a long way, 54k, and is ever so slightly cheaper. So we will go with that. I'm just wondering whether I could make it even cheaper, 36. Hang on, let's just have a little play around with this. Let's load up the scouts. Because just got a static barrier there. I mean, these things are... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to get rid of all that. Let's get rid of the symmetry. And let's bump just another one of these. I mean, all they need is a sensor, a combat thruster, and a small engine. Let's just have a quick play around with the engines for a second. So if I went 2 small engines, particularly I'm looking at the FTL speed, that would get us to 56k. Sublights down to 520, but I'm happy with that. That is cheap and cheerful. So we'll save that as the Lookout. Lookout Mark 1. We'll override that. So then in Sprawl, we can grab the Lookout Mark 1, which is now only costing 27, and is fragile as a paper plate. But a paper plate's fragile, probably not, fragile as a China plate. Let's queue up a good few of them. But I think with hard difficulty, we're really going to need to squeeze out every opportunity that I can get. And so what we'll do, we'll colonize Bright Moon, and we'll turn that into an agricultural world, and we will turn Sprawl into an industrial world. I'm not going to do that for the moment because there's not really much the governor can do. So, industrial foundations or farming. Let's go industrial to begin with. And let's... I'm just going to drop the speed down to half, as is my usual thing. And actually, before I press go, I do want to set the taxes to auto, because in my last game it was it was much better to have the AI handle that. We've got an AI list here over on the right hand side, and there's a lot of things I will be switching on, but for the moment let's let us leave them all off just whilst we get started, and let's kick things off. So our scout and fighter will be jumping away now, and the colony ship is on its way to Bright Moon. So we'll just give those two ships a bit of time to get there. Ooh, that's a binary star system there. I could bump the speed up, and look, they're just about to arrive there now, and I think I do need to indulge in a bit of micro to begin with. What is this? This is an unexplored Terran. Please, no remnants. There's going to be remnants. You just know there's going to be remnants. Well, they haven't come out and monged him yet. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. So, I tell you what, why don't you whiz over to this system here and explore these three. He's still alive, which is interesting. Right, so a few things have happened. Let me just pause. We've colonized Bright Moon. Oh my gosh, why can't we... Kukriel, a large rare aquatic creature living in the deep sea. Oh my gosh. we've basically got a lurker. Wow. How on earth do we deal with that? Let's, as I said, we're going to go fully agricultural on this world, and tell you what, don't manage the defenses for me for a moment. Let's just focus on building up the planet, and we need to grab this little lookout and come over here. We still haven't been destroyed yet by the remnants, which means there's maybe a slim hope. Let's have a look. What have we got? They're both the same cost, and they are pretty much the same. Yeah, I can't really see much between them. Let's go with the spore ship and bump it here, and I'm going to press shift click to continuously rush production of it. Let's have a little look back. Need to hurry up, little fighter. There's a gas giant there with loads of moons, but unfortunately useless to us. This is the problem with this particular use of a little fighter is, you know, just slow. But we've got our colony ship built, so let's get out there just in case we can colonize that world. It's a Terran, but we're just too far away right now to get it into our sensor range. The colony ship may cross the distance between the stars before our fighter actually crosses the distance between the planets. There we go. Now you're in. Oh, hey, I don't think there's any remnants. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still unexplored though. Seriously, I think our colony ship may get there before you actually explore. What's down here? Oh, hello. Right, so there are remnants here. And we've already encountered the Dauntless. Oh, that's not a good sign, is it? Hello. Yes. Come away. So what was here? It's an unexplored tundra. Okay, well, I'm not too excited about that. Obviously, with no shields on, this little scout is going to die very easily. Particularly if you don't jump. No, there we go. Oh well, that is... that's the flip side of having very expendable. So what's this? This is a lovely world. Oh yes. Get there. Get in. And colonize. Okay, that is nice. Let's go over to this little binary system here. Have we got any more scouts? Yes, we do. Let's grab this scout and come down and explore this system. How are we getting on over here? Oh, what's this? This is an unexplored barren and an ice. They could be okay, but not really worth stopping off for too long. So what to do with this world? Oh, it's the fertility is not bad at all. 15 people, 15 billion. It is a rich world. Well, I think that with Bright Moon being a breadbasket planet, that we turn Samira 1 into just an industrial hub. It could be potentially a core world if we wanted to balance it, but I don't know, in my last game, one of the economic changes based on advice in the YouTube comments was to sort of generate trade. Yes, and we've got Samira 1, which is a nice... What the on earth is that? There's a levitating orb. And some ancient ruins. My gosh. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be an industrial world. And then we'll need... We can actually... this is another lesson that I've had to remember in my last game, is we could get a troop built. Let's do that, and then we can go and work out what those ruins, anomalies, etc. are. Anything interesting over here? A barren, a desert. I don't think we're too fond of deserts, being the Pollops, and a tundra. So worth exploring those two, I suppose. Down here, we're looking at a tundra and a desert. And we'll ping out over here. It's getting to the point now, I think, where oh, there's nothing here by the look of it. Getting to the point where I probably should be switching to automatic exploration, just because some of my scouts are idle whilst I'm sort of flicking between various things. Right, so. What is there on... Oh my gosh. An unidentified signature. It looks like the mod devs have added in more anomalies and interesting things into the planets for exploration, which is great. Explore tundra. You are trying to escape that gravity well. Where are you off? You're off up there. You're off up there. Recruiting those troops in order to check out the anomalies. Still researching the industrial foundation, so no buildings to build just yet. Right, so what's this world like? Oh, still not quite in range. That world was quite a rich world, actually. 1.64. Elrond 2.7, and oh hey, it's relatively fertile. We need to colonize that swiftly. So you go up here, Polmar. Let's grab a new colony ship. Yeah, quickly. And in fact, I'm going to put you in front of the troops and rush the colony ships. That is something else that I've learned through experience: is do not delay when it comes to good planets. Grab them immediately, because the AI certainly will. Right, let's have a look. Oh, hey, there's a few planets over here. Are any of... They're all gas giants, other than this unexplored tundra. This barren. Let's take a little look at that tundra, because the last one was pretty good. Up here as well. Oh my gosh, there's a few. I think yeah, it was two in a row with no planets, it would seem. And so you're going over there. Yeah, then we'll get the troops built, and then we'll... Ooh, what's happened? Another anomaly. Okay. This was the barren world, which is you know, nice richness, but no population. Maybe worth grabbing just to deny to the Dauntless, though, but not something I'm going to rush. Let's just have a look. Yes, okay, so we've got the troop now. Let's call. So what we need to do is go to Simera. Oh, I will actually accept that. Dauntless. Yeah. Let's call a troop. So just, can we not call one troop? Okay. Well, I will manually launch them then. Launch one troop. There we go. Little Pollops into space and come over here and land on Simra 1. Oh, the Dauntless are already on the way to colonize this world, which is very fertile 4.1 people. Let's actually now stick on the Auto Explore, and I want it to be the Lookout Mark 1 because they're nice and cheap. And yeah, the AI then will handle that for me. Let's just have a little look at the worlds. Hide the owned ones because we don't care about them. And that's the world that the Dauntless are off to go and grab. So yeah, we missed out on that one. What are you guys up to? That's my little fighter, which is just very, very slow. Nothing in this system of interest. Come over here. There's lots and lots that we need to explore. Asmodeus. Well, we haven't explored that tundra, so we could do with doing that. That's the problem. When I do it manually, I do kind of miss some of the worlds that look perhaps less interesting. But the reality is they could be interesting. They could have thought crystals and all sorts of stuff on them. Right, we've got our first research, which gives us the rover bay and the warehouse, and we're going to go to farming foundations next. And on Sprawl, we'll grab a warehouse and or the rover bay. Actually, let's go rover bay, and I'm going to rush that on Sprawl. I assume that the governors will queue up the buildings on the other worlds, but I won't interfere for the moment. Yeah, he's getting on with his rover bay. Well done. Let's hope the anomalies there aren't too sinister. Let's have a little look at the worlds list. Where's this? Oh yeah, this is the world where we're off to go colonize. And yeah, the Dauntless have grabbed that planet, so come away, little scout. Go over here. I would have thought yeah, okay, well. Right, so Simmer explored, 2 gas, yeah, fine. Yeah. Now then, so Sprawl, let's make you industrial, so that the governor kind of manages the various sliders for me, and we've colonized Elrak. Oh gosh, yeah, okay. How much do we have to pay? 200 and yeah, okay. So we'll turn this into an agricultural world because its fertility is pretty decent, and it's got a marsh, which is less production infrastructure. Okay. Gonna leave all that for the moment. Just let them get on with development. Right, so scans at Simra 1. As your troops approach the orb, they notice a control panel. After some time translating the alien symbols, they manage to access the system. Apparently the orb was being used as some kind of advanced camouflage system. After turning it off, the orb drops to the ground and shatters. The scans of the planet immediately change greatly from previous ones. Right. I see. So it's changed. So still decent population. The fertility has been damaged. Richness is still 2.4, which is great. Okay. Let's just check any other worlds. That 1.6, where's that? That's the desert world, Elarak 1. You know, let's grab that as being the best that we can see so far. Colony ship, yeah. Is it worth rushing? Probably not. A little bit concerned by the lack of planets so far. But Cimera was it? Well, that was that was a good find. That was a good find. And I think once we've got our next colonizer out, it'll be time to ask the governors to start managing trade for us. Right, what is this world then? Are you coming to explore it? Yeah. Just curious to see what this one is. This is 1.6 people, 63 billion. Not amazing, not amazing resources, but good enough to colonize. So let's actually do this sensibly and press colonize there as well. Yeah, I kind of think maybe we should be rushing. I don't know though. Right, 2, an anomaly. Is that a planet worth grabbing? Oh, such small population. There's a... yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got 3 being built now because I've manually built one and then told the others to be constructed. 2 gas giants there, okay. What are these worlds doing? Presumably nothing. Oh yeah, building a warehouse, fine. Yes, we'll trade with you guys. And these Pollops troops are on their way to go and presumably. Can I tell you to go there? Whoops. So the ruins then, are they anomaly? Are they? Can we just use those straight away? Oh, I see. Ruins and ancient structures belonging to long since perished civilization can be salvaged for some minerals. I see. So it gives more production per assigned colonist, and right, I see. They can get production directly from the ruins, which will obviously help with getting the colony off the ground. So actually, we can launch one of those troops and tell them to come over to Elrak. And yeah, do we want to go to Elrak? Yeah. Why not? Come and have a look at these worlds for us. Asmodeus system explored, yeah, tundra and desert. So the tundra world we've queued up to colonize. The desert world, yeah, not great. I mean, plenty of building slots, 18. Yeah, okay, well, we will queue that one up to colonize, just because we can build a lot on there eventually. Yeah, there's a barren world. I don't think that's worth grabbing. No. Unless there's any weird crystals or anything like that on there. Barren gas giant. Again. Oh, what's this? What is this? Sand dunes. Giant sand dunes make shipping production via ground. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And hey, look, guys, we're at the sort of half an hour mark now, so I'll end this one here. It's yeah, I think it could be. I mean, getting Simera was nice, but the rest of the planets have been pretty poor, and we're sort of penned in the corner here. Certainly by the Dauntless. We'll have to see whether we can break out sort of in this sort of northerly direction any further. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have, do like and subscribe, because we're just starting this one. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.